Bruce sees all.
Good morning, everyone. Leading up to the new year, we are December 29th. We have the warning that winter is over here in Canada. We have a Alice in Wonderland sky every morning now. The sun, the moon is changing places. I go through a lot of these captures quickly. And for rainy days, like now, I bring them back out. Did you enjoy the last video? Seeing an orb consume another orb? Let's talk a little bit more in detail about that, because the Pentagon did say that they wanted to capture a UFO light. And one of the first reports that came out after over more than 50 years after the Roswell report, right? They're still talking and fighting about the Roswell report, as a matter of fact, to give you guys and gals an idea whether you think they're going to bring out the truth or not. We can find the truth ourselves. So this is pretty important. We have a light that flies into another light, but you could see a chemical reaction where that light actually consumed the light, or that's the mother craft, whether it be big or not. I mean, we think mother crafts are big like Independence Day. Well, this is the reality. We have a larger light that's shooting out lights to gather information of some type of technology, whether foreign countries, adversarial countries, my friends, or an alien. But it's consumed the other light, the entire light, or that light went back to that bigger light to bring back data that was gathered on the environment. It could be anything. We cannot exclude that at all. This one, I showed it without slowing it down yesterday. We're going to go back into it because this is research. Hope you guys aren't mad for me bringing it back up. This is what I do. This is my research, and this is what I study each and every day, and I learn so much doing so. We're going to go see a blue transparent crater that the astronauts are talking about near Copernicus. Remember that blue lake everyone calls it? Watch. That's what we're going to see right after this. So we slowed it down. This is really slow as the UFO is fading away. We won't spend more than 20 seconds on this. But now let's slow it down even more. I want you to see that a UFO is going further away from me and that it's going to split in two. There it is. Before it splits in two, you see an intensity of its light. It intensifies. It becomes like it's glowing and a more deep color. And there it is right before the switch. Watch it split in two. You could tell somebody or other space channels, Bruce, caught these things. They're incredible. You guys should be sharing his work, talking to him first, obviously. Not just taking the work, but I mean, nobody wants to connect, right? And I'm talking about real researchers. I want to get this shit out there. Absolutely get this out there. And of course, this was the most recent finding. Wow. Lifting up off of the surface. Wait till the infrared drone gets here. Wait till we start doing more work next year, in 3 days. And we're going to be able to maybe get one of those drones up beside one of those lights. What would it look like me flying through one of those lights with the drones? Lots of experimentation and investigation that's going to be done this year. Let's head over to the bridge or train track or whatever you want to call it, or tunnel. This is right at the bottom of Copernicus, guys, like 30 kilometers. It's on the crater. What's that? Filtration system? That is a blue crater that astronauts say there's a blue transparent crater near Copernicus Crater. And of course, all these lights on the ground flying around. Let's get in really close. I've never really tried to filter this one because it's hard as hell to filter. As you see, I'm bringing, we'll see it again in a second here. There, we're as close as hell. Like Copernicus is on the top left there, and this is really blown up. It's clear. There's no filter. Those are the true colors that we are seeing, refraction or not. There's that blue, glowing, transparent crater. Do you think it's a crater? Astronauts just mentioned it this week. Let's get in close. I can't get in closer than that. That tells you how small the area is I'm trying to zoom up in. Look at that massive line. This is top secret. I was able to see it right beside Copernicus, confirmed with what NASA says. So check it out. Look up the blue transparent crater near Copernicus. Look it up on YouTube, look it up on websites. That's it. It's there and we can see it. They never hid that there was an atmosphere, but at least I was able to show it. It's all thanks to those UAPs on the moon that I was able to see other objects around these UFOs. Look what it's doing to me right now, for me right now. It's showing me, okay, illuminating the surface and showing that bright light is showing another UFO approaching that mysterious cloud, and hundreds of them going down to the surface, some of them large, some of them smaller, some of them look like they're reacting with the atmosphere, either a chemical reaction or is it a reaction to the oxygen or whatnot, who knows, but this is all real and they're moving around up there and I'm able to see them turning their lights around on top of it. So are they on the surface? I mean, what we're looking at right there is on the surface. This is not in the atmosphere of the moon. There's also videos where I show lights actually touching the surface, and this is what we're looking at right now. Looks like a war. Here's one that probably none of you have seen here on my channel, or maybe you have seen it in my videos. Somebody said, Bruce, that can't be the space station going by right now. I hope you see what's going by on the screen. As we go over Mare Crisium, he says, Bruce, if it's the I.S.S Space Station going slow like that over the moon, we've never seen that. It has to be something else. So, are we seeing 2 or 3 UFOs traveling over top of the moon? Maybe I'll put that in the title. 2 UFOs or I.S.S Space Station. That'll be an interesting title. And again, no clickbait. You can see here, everything that's in the title is in the video. All recent captures 2 years ago. What do you guys think it is? It can't be the I.S.S Space Station at a slow pace, right? 54,000 miles an hour, my ass, right? Well, it has to be 2 UFOs. Maybe it's the UFOs that everyone enjoyed that somebody posted the other day of these objects, tube-like objects. These could be tube-like objects. I'll put it up in the title to get some interest from some people to give their opinions on it. Clear straight up here without any filters. Hey, everybody, thanks so much for being here, for taking the time to subscribe to the channel. We're approaching 100,000, and it's all going to be thanks to you all. Thanks for helping this channel grow and taking the time to do so. Thanks for commenting. We live in a very weird world. We have everyone starting UFO channels that go to other UFO channels that say that we're filming pixels, bugs, and shit. But then on their own channels, they're trying to post the same lights, but they're actually posting the bugs and the shit, saying that it's UFOs. Call them, guys. The UFOs will really come to you if you're awake. Everyone, thanks for the generous contributions, and thanks for watching the videos.
Aliens up there on the moon. They may be even coming right here soon. Aliens are landing on the moon. Yes, they are up there. Doesn't matter, cause disclosure's coming soon. Disclosure's coming soon.